You mentioned that there was a follow-up piece, that you asked for a follow-up piece. On what date did you ask for that follow-up piece?
I'm sure the follow-up memo is top secret and therefore unable to be shared with the committee. I'm told that I saw a draft in December of 2021 and that the memo was finalized in January of 2022. For the record, most of it has already been published by Global.
In answer to the last question posed by Mr. Nader, you said that with respect to the follow-up to the July 2021 CSIS memo, that you saw a draft in December of 2021, and that draft was finalized in January of 2022. And when Mr. Nader asked you to provide a copy of that to the committee, you said that you would be unable to, but that much of its contents had been reported in Global News. And for the record, Madam Chair, I would like to note that Global News did, in fact, on March 8th, report a January 2022 special report that was prepared by PCO, which was date-stamped and finalized, suggesting that it was intended to be read by the Prime Minister and his senior aides. That memo, or special report, contained, among other things, that, quote, a large clandestine transfer of funds earmarked for the federal election from the PRC consulate in Toronto was transferred to an elected provincial government official via a staff member of a 2019 federal candidate. That, quote, we assess that Canada remains highly vulnerable to Chinese foreign interference efforts. We base this judgment on intelligence that highlights deep and persistent Chinese Communist Party interference attempts over more than a decade, and that the group allegedly involved at least 11 candidates and 13 or more aides. In short, Mr. Morrison, you have conceded what the Prime Minister and this government have repeatedly denied and attempted to cover up.